So now we are, let's just hope it's staying live. Why did that fell off? Okay, so I'm going to do the roll call. So theoretically we're not live. So, talent.
Hi.
Great.
What's up?
Hi, that's good to see. Cameras.
Yep. Ready?
Good. You ready? Cameras, you ready to see? Yep, yes. Normally, if you had a camera director, I'd ask the camera director. Sound, are you ready?
Yes.
Video director, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're ready to go, and so, go ahead. I think they're dancing first.
They're dancing first.
And then I am going to read appearance. So you're probably not going to turns out we're inside the Okay. And then normally I would do a countdown, and in the biz, the countdown goes 5, 4, 3, and then everyone counts themselves in 2, 1, and then you would hit live on air. So Tim, we've done it. We're already live. So we'll go 5, 4, 3. Streaming live in front of a studio audience from the Juneau Live Studio at Resurrection Lutheran Church in beautiful downtown Juneau, Alaska. This is the first daily broadcast from the TV production camps sponsored by the Youth Activity Board and the citizens of Juneau. And so first Pastor Karen will read our land use statement. Oh my God, I kicked this off again. You know what, we're just going to record it and I'll post it later, so let's just keep going this time.
We acknowledge that we are on the sacred homeland of the Akwan and Ani, also colonially known as Douglas Juneau. We also acknowledge that Indigenous peoples have been stewards of this land since time immemorial, and we are grateful for that stewardship and incredible care. We recognize the series of unjust actions that attempted to remove the Inuit from their land, which includes forced relocations and the burning of villages. We honor the relationships that exist between Canadian peoples, their lands, their ancestors, descendants, and future generations. We aspire to work toward healing and liberation, recognizing our paths are intertwined in the complex histories of colonialization in Alaska. And acknowledgement is only the beginning. We must listen to the leaders, peoples, elders, and their lessons from the past, and hope that these stories carry us as we leave a healthier world for future generations. Little Tish.
Turn you over to your host for the day, April Dooley, camp director. Somebody's got to introduce him.
Please.
We would like to welcome the Mariner Girl Scout Ship 361.
Just
Welcome, ladies. You know what? I really appreciate you here. Your energy is so positive, as we can see just with your dancing. And your dancing is family friendly. I appreciate that as well. That's hard to find. And so your energy and your just joy is electric, and it's palpable, and I appreciate you very much. Now these young ladies didn't know that they were going to be gone until maybe today, I don't know, maybe yesterday, and they very happily agreed to join us. And so we want to hear all about you. First of all, I have to read this because it's hard to memorize for this. The Mariner Girl Scout Ship 361. So first of all, will you introduce yourselves and then tell us about this organization? Okay, start on the far end here.
I'm Lily.
I'm Anne.
My name's Madeline. I'm an incoming freshman in college.
I'm Michaela. I'm the next person the next leader of our ship.
Oh, okay.
So the way our ship works is it's a mariner troop, obviously, which means that we have a naval style troop. So our president is called bosun, which I'm the outgoing bosun. She's the new coming in. We have a bosun's mate, which is a vice president. We have a recording yeoman, which is she's up here, and then we have our corresponding yeoman for next year. We do a lot of competitions in the Midwest. We're a landlocked state, so we don't get to sail as often as we'd like to, but we do canoe, and we don't have time lapse and read international boat flags. That's kind of cool.
All right, so now, where are you guys from? You see you're landlocked. What part of the country are you from?
We're from northern Illinois. We meet in Roscoe, but we're from all over northern Illinois. We represent 4 different schools in Illinois.
So how often do you meet, and where, does everybody just drive to this location?
Yeah.
Wow. So where do you guys meet?
We meet at Cross and Crown Lutheran Church, which is in Roscoe. Roscoe's very small.
So what's the furthest commute? An hour, 2 hours, half an hour?
Hour and 15 minutes.
Yes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I got lucky.
Yeah. I'm the same serviceman at the same time.
And then how far are you? How many are in your Mariner ship?
At the moment, I think we're about 15 strong.
50?
Used to be a lot bigger, but COVID and all that.
And you didn't bring everybody.
No, it was just us that wanted to come.
Wow. Oh, well. So now, I understand you're visiting here as part of a trip that you're going on. So what things are you doing while you're here in Juneau?
So we went on the tram and did hiking, and we did the dog sledding, which was one of our favorite parts. And we got to have yogis.
Oh, yeah.
We're visiting a lot of cultural places like Alaska.
Yeah,
See Alaska.
We canoed to the Mendenhall
Yeah.
Glacier.
Oh, that's
Go
fabulous.
really close to Nugget Falls.
And did you see any whales there?
No. All eagles.
Yes, lots of eagles and ravens.
And tonight you are doing the,
Salmon bake.
which I am interested in as well. Never heard about. Okay, now, how do you like this city so far, besides it's been pouring down rain the whole time? Besides the rain.
Well, it's much different from Illinois. I like colder weather, but in Illinois, a lot of the time it's in the summer, it's very warm. Like it was 90 degrees the other day. So I'm very much enjoying the
Yeah. It's nice to be able to walk places.
Yeah.
Like Roscoe, you have to drive your own car, and here we can hop on a bus and be able to travel places, which is different.
Yeah, it's great here. It's a teeny tiny town, but they've got a great bus system, and everything's laid out beautifully, and it just seems fair. I think it seems really welcoming, right? Just you just walk in any store or restaurant, or and everybody's very welcoming. I noticed that too, because I'm not from around here either. So now, where are you going next?
So we're going to be going into Cake for mainly, like I said earlier, cultural stuff.
is where, like, for every couple of years you get a new title. So ambassador and so on. I'm moving to be an adult because I'm an adult. It's very scary, but it's very exciting that we can do it in Alaska. We're going to be outside, like actually go over a little creek.
So it's like a ceremony?
Yes.
And and how often does that happen? Is it when you switch to the next job that you do, or when you're leaving?
Not when you're leaving, it's like grades, like you graduate to the next level.
The next level?
Like, yeah.
Let me see my questions. Now, what are all the places that you're going to be visiting?
So we started in Juneau. Okay, we got into Anchorage. Yeah. We missed our flight, not our fault, and we went to Anchorage, and now we're in Juneau, and then we go to Cape for a week, we come back to Juneau, and then go to Ketchikan and fly home
From Ketchikan.
from Ketchikan.
Okay, now, who can tell me about earning any badges? Because Girl Scouts earn badges, right?
Yes.
One of you two want to handle that? Badges? No? Okay. Anybody can take that question. I don't know the answer, so I'm not taking the answer.
Currently working on a lot of cultural badges, though we went to the glacier. We completed the Medicine Glacier Junior Ranger Patch, which is just like a little kid activity, but we all thought it'd be fun. Yeah. We also, there's a dog sledding badge that we got to earn by like riding in the bushing sled and petting the puppies and talking to people, so we earned that badge. And we're just taking badges as they come. There's like patches.
You need to get a badge for being great visitors. You guys are very, you're very accommodating. You fold everything up in the morning because you are staying overnight here, right?
Right here.
And you sit right here. And when I come in every day, it's just all nice and organized. And teenagers don't tend to be like that, so we really appreciate that very much. Now, how often does this? It's not a troop; it's a ship. How often does your ship travel?
So we travel a lot. We travel to get to our competitions. I think the farthest is Indiana.
Yeah, Warsaw, Indiana.
Warsaw, Indiana is our farthest place to travel with competitions. But we travel to Alaska every 4 years. Or so, yeah. This is our first time back since COVID. So all new faces to Alaska. And we sometimes travel to Chicago every Christmas. Yeah, from around Christmas we help out with one of the activities in Chicago.
Oh, that's beautiful there. But I went there in the winter and it's like 0 degrees and massive snow. I was like, how do you get around? I don't understand. So when you say competitions, what do you do for your competitions?
So we do a lot of things. A couple things are fun, like our last competition, which was Record Regatta, which we won, by the way, to toot our own horns.
You are allowed to.
Toot. So there was an event where we had to put on fireman gear and knock down cones, which was pretty hard with the water hose. We couldn't figure out how to turn on the hose, but that was fun. We played Hungry Hippos in real life, so you're on a scooter and a broom and you had to scoot the balls.
Oh,
and then we have
spectacular.
things we actually practice. So we do military style drill. So we have a group and we march together and we do cool turns. And we did not win that one, but it's okay. We're not mad about
We
it.
got second.
Now, how did you guys come up with this dance here? Because I really liked it a lot. Did somebody choreograph it?
Well, okay, so I really love K-pop, and this is just one of the groups I listen to. They are starting to become like a bigger group now, and they have a lot of like English lyrics, so they're becoming popular in America, which is very amazing.
They really are. I've seen some things on Facebook, and it's like, oh, I recognize that dancing, but that's nice dancing. Appreciate that dancing. But it looked like, I didn't know what the name of it is. It's called K-pop, right? Singing and dancing. I loved it. I loved it. So you were the choreographer?
I changed a couple parts because we learned learned that whole dance in like an hour.
Yeah.
Wow. So I changed some of it to become like easier, but otherwise it was straight from their actual performance and stuff.
Really great, thank you. You guys are so, innovative and go with the flow and do things. Really appreciate it. Of course, you have to when you've got, when you're traveling around and taking your knapsack on your back, as we call it in the olden days. All right, let me see what other questions I had. And be honest on this, I'm gonna ask all four of you, what has been the best part of your trip so far? Okay, you first.
I'm going to say the best part of this trip has been all the things that we've gotten to do together, like experiencing things that I've never experienced before. Like where we're from, it's flat. Like flat. There's nothing. So like waking up every morning to mountains is so cool. And every morning we always sing Here's to Alaska by John Denver. It's a tradition up here for our troop.
That's all. That's great. Okay, best thing you've done so far.
I really, really liked the Sea Alaska building, like the Heritage Building. And then we were walking by it the other day, and there was like a demonstration. We had to take part in that. I think it's really cool because like we have Indigenous people in Illinois, but there's no reservations, so we don't get to like be. It's not like prevalent in our community. So I really enjoy learning about other cultures. So I really, really enjoy
And it's
that.
strong here.
Yeah.
It's strong. What's the thing that you've enjoyed the most?
My favorite one was probably the dog fishing because they're nice.
And what an incredible thing to be able to do, right? That's a once in a lifetime experience. And what was your favorite thing?
My favorite thing was I got to hike the mountain with initially the group, but they got hungry and went back, and I was like, Mom, how about we hike?
Oh, you and your mom, yeah.
So my mom and I hiked up to the mountain. We got to see, I don't remember which mountain, but we saw the cross, and we went up, I think, to the first peak. It was just amazing. Like the rain was pouring on us. It was freezing cold, but it was worth it. I got to see the snow on the mountain. It was beautiful. And I don't think I'll be able to like ever do that again.
And you just touched your mama's heart so much. I can't think I was do this with my mom. That's great. Well, we sure appreciate you guys here. And so you're leaving, when are you leaving? Us.
Tuesday night, Wednesday morning.
Oh, so sometime in the middle of the night, probably.
Yeah.
And then when are you coming back?
Next Sunday. I think we're coming back right before church.
Maybe you'll perform for us?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Oh, that's great. Well, welcome and thank you for joining us in the Juneau Live Studio for our first broadcast of the week. We appreciate you being our template and did a great job. Thanks again.
Thanks so much for having us.
Okay, we're off the air. Thank you. Alexa, studio lights off.
Okay, come here, Corbin. Come here.
Woo! It's a wrap for the first show. Yay! Great show.